what is it being British? What are the British values?
Yeah.
And is it about having one culture or having many cultures? Because, if you are a supporter of individual liberty, that means you are a supporter of people having their own way of how they want to live, as long as they don't want to harm someone else.
Yeah.
But people are struggling with that because, one, they say the Britain I knew is not the same as it is today.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's always
I
going to
know.
happen as we evolve,
Exactly.
right? That's never going to
Exactly.
stop. But it's also, you want to be in a country that you feel like these are your people,
Of course. Yeah.
and you have a shared thing with them. I mean,
Yeah.
what is a country other than, a shared
Absolutely.
sense?
I think people overthink it sometimes when it comes to British identity. Like, oh, these values, freedom. Well, come on. That's hardly like most places in the world, even places that don't have freedom, the individual would value their freedom. That's not a British thing. You can't put a Union Jack on that. They end up saying really, really broad things. I think it's stuff like knowing the words to theme tunes that Only Fools and Horses. I think that makes you British. And if you don't know, okay, cool. Things like that. And it comes from like nostalgia, childhood, and it's stuff like that. But it's that kind of thing. You can't enforce it. It kind of just happens. It's infused. And of course, you don't want to wash that out. But the arts are a big part of that. We've got a rich culture for theatre and music and literature, and that will continue. And as long as it's funny because the people who want to talk about preserving, they're not usually people with that kind of politics, that hardline aggressive type of position. They're not usually the most artistic people. They're not the most nuanced, creative people. It's always the stalwarts of a culture are the least likely to have ever produced or contributed to the culture. They're keen to draw the lines. But what did you do?